Going everybody, I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we're going to be taking a look at some replays of using the Baby Dragon spam strategy in the builder base right now. It is very strong if you know how to place the baby dragons, and if you are starting to familiarize yourself with certain bases, they are very easy to take out. So here we have an offset giant mega Tesla. So I like to send the air hero into that compartment of the base. Ideally have it take out the archer tower or the firecracker that is usually guarding it. And then once it gets closer and in range, start dropping baby dragons around the base. Ideally you want to place them in a position where they'll clear the trash building, and then you know where they will move on to the next defense or the next trash building. Then you can start using their fire breath abilities and start very easily destroying the first stage. So now we have the option to use the air hero or the ground hero on the second stage. A lot of times if there are 5 firecrackers, I like to use the air hero, surprisingly enough, because a lot of times, like we see here, they have the triple cannons, and sometimes they even have double cannons as well. So I find that if I take out one of the firecrackers with the air hero, a lot of times it will just barely survive, depending on if it has to take out 1 or 2 of the trash buildings before the firecracker. And then it can charge into the base with the ability, heal up, and then it can start to tank either 1 or 2 of the other firecrackers, or it can at least start taking out one of the other exterior firecrackers. So you can have one of your heroes take out 2 firecrackers, which is awesome. Next up, we'll take a look at this one. Pretty similar base. We have the offset Tesla, so that's where I always like to drop the air hero on that side, and then try to plan for the rest of the base. So we'll have one baby dragon to help out with the hero for the giant Tesla. Then we have a somewhat centralized air bombs. We have an interior firecracker, but once we take out some of these trash buildings with the baby dragon, the fire breath ability will hit the archer tower, the roaster, and the firecracker. I believe if we take out this building and the elixir, if a baby dragon locks onto the archer tower from that side of the base, should be able to splash and take that out as well. Of course, once this baby dragon takes out the cannon, locks onto the expo, that breath ability will blast the firecracker and the air bombs, like so, as well as the one up top. Also hit the air bombs first. So all that's left is the roaster. When we take it out, no problem. But as people are upgrading their bases, which literally is gonna be like another 2 or 3 months, right? Like you can only upgrade 2 at a time, and each defense takes it's almost what, 7 or 8 days. So you might as well use baby dragons for that whole time while you're starting to upgrade your second attack strategy. Another very good one is the P.E.K.K.A spam. The 4 P.E.K.K.As, a giant, and a bomber. That does really well for certain open bases, especially if the air targeting defenses are well upgraded, then you can use that strategy instead. Otherwise, some people, they like to use the hog gliders, and some people like to use the new electro wizard. It's pretty cool. But here, for this attack, we're just funneling this bottom side of the base, taking out the auto outpost, and just having the hero tank so much and pop a lot of the Teslas out for us. So we can pretty much just send in all the baby dragons, make sure to use the breath ability when they're isolated, and that base is completely melted. No luck, just skill. That is a pretty funny name. I like that. Unfortunately, the baby dragons are very strong. So again, we have the sort of offset Tesla, so I'm dropping my hero on that side. And then we got a plan for the rest of the base. So, you know, baby dragon, 2 baby dragons can take out those air bombs. We've got a centralized lower range archer tower, which might cause some problems, but if we're able to save abilities, other baby dragons can splash and get that taken out. And we've got the roaster on the archer tower on this side. Not too worried about. 1 baby dragon should get pretty close to clearing out all of that. So now we just get to start with the attack. You know, our hero, we've got the trash buildings taken out. Can zoom in, start taking the Tesla, and then drop in a baby dragon to help assist. Goes off to the right hand side, just no worries. Always save an extra one just in case. But we get that baby dragon to turn, splashes the archer tower and the Tesla. And then I opted to send another baby dragon up top because I knew pretty much the chopper was going to die no matter what. Even if it got another ability off, it would have gotten in range of the shorter archer tower, which is no good. Ideally, you want the battle copper to only have 1 air targeting defense on it at a time. So now we're forced to use the ground hero. I like to just send it from a portion of the base where there's not a whole lot of damage. It can start clearing some trash, help funnel the baby dragons, and if it can take out or find a Tesla, even better. So there, while it's tanking the Tesla, can send in one of the lower HP baby dragons to take that out. And then the chain ability took out that other firecracker, which is awesome. Now we just have a couple firecrackers left, a couple Teslas. Take out the auto outpost. And that base is crushed. 1 troll building on the outside. No big deal. And let's see, we got the last but not least base from someone in Asia. I think that's the language. So again, have sort of the giant Tesla on the left hand side of the base. So I'm going to send in the air hero to start clearing out trash on that side of the base. Ideally tank or even destroy the archer tower. And then we can start deploying the baby dragons. This has sort of been my go-to strategy on all of these bases. If this Air Expo was upgraded, it would have been a lot closer, as you'll see. But until we have a second strategy upgraded, just going to keep using the baby dragon spam strategy. And how it's been working out is essentially if you 6-star 100% of the time, you will eventually push up, I believe, up to Legends. It'll be pretty difficult the last couple 100 trophies, but if you're 6-starring every single attack and your base is able to withstand even just 1 or 2 defenses, where you get like maybe 10 or 20 trophies of an edge, you will eventually climb up higher and higher and higher. Now if you are unable to attack and 6-star at least 90% of the time, you're gonna sort of be in this middle spot trapped where your defenses aren't good enough to carry you and your attack strategy isn't good enough to carry you. So it's the fine place to be. That's sort of where I am at right now, where I don't get the 6-stars every single time, but sometimes my defenses withstand the 6-stars some of the time. So I'm sort of bouncing around in this like sort of 5,800, 6,000 trophy range area. But I think we will see a lot more people start pushing up, getting higher this next season. The reset happens in like a couple days now. Maybe it's a day and a half. So the first season's always really wonky. If you guys didn't know, it's always the people that are, you know, gemming and boosting their bases and attacks offenses up super, super high. So right now offense is just off the charts insane. Not many bases can defend against it. But next season, as bases start to catch up, you know, we might see some attacks actually fail. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. There are a couple more videos on the screen. And until next time, take care.